One of the things I want to talk about today is how to use Facebook for network marketing. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can be more effective using this social media platform. My name is Dereco Cherry. If this is your first time watching me, consider subscribing here on my YouTube channel because I release content that actually will help you build your home-based business using the power of the internet. And also connect with me over on my blog at derecocherry.com. Now, most network marketers, home-based business owners, they use Facebook wrong. They do a bunch of spammy type tactics on there. They put posts of, wanting people to buy products from them, join their team. And if you've been in the space for any amount of time, I'm sure you've probably seen stuff like this. So maybe you have friends on your Facebook friends list who've done things like this, and you're looking at them like, what in the world are they doing, right? So they are actually told to do this type of stuff, which is a totally ineffective way of actually building your business on Facebook. Now, I'm not saying that, I am like, the best thing when it comes to, using social media. But what I can tell you is I have learned some killer strategies and tips to actually help you or help me, which is why I'm sharing with you, be more effective using this social media platform. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm gonna give you maybe 3-4 tips. We'll see how this goes here. But get out your pen and piece of paper because this is some powerful stuff right here. Okay, so using Facebook. Now, the biggest thing with using Facebook is that, you do want to be doing Facebook Lives. Now, I'll be the first to say, I am not doing Facebook Lives like I should be doing, and that's something that I'm looking to change. It's going to be a totally transparent moment right here. But you should be doing Facebook Lives. Now, I know you probably sit there thinking like, well, how can you tell me to be doing Facebook Lives and you're not doing them? Well, again, that's why I say this is a transparent moment. I know I need to be doing more of them because I do these YouTube videos. I just don't do Facebook Lives like I'm supposed to, but that stuff's going to change. But anyway, Facebook Lives are a great way to actually build or just video. I ain't even gonna really sit here and say just Facebook Live, but just video in general is a great way to build that relationship with people. And what happens is that when you do, and we'll continue just using Facebook Live for the sake of this video, is when you start doing Facebook Lives and you start getting people to reach out to you. And that's actually a form of marketing right there, right? You're actually doing an action hoping someone will actually reach out to you based on that action. Now, in the midst of you actually doing that, you need to be reaching out to people. You need to be reaching out to people, actually prospecting, finding out if they're open. Now, here's some tips for you on how to get better results when you're out here prospecting, you're reaching out to these people using Facebook, so you can get more sales, more signups, and you really just look like a professional, and you won't come off as being, spammy or, or real salesy or anything, right? So these tips I'm about to share with you are really, really powerful for that. So one of the first things that you want to do is that you want to manage the energy of the conversation. And here's what I mean by that. If you reach out to someone and they are negative off the gate, then more likely I would probably tell you just to let that person go. If you reach out to someone and you say something like, hey, would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? And they come off and say, well, is it one of these pyramid schemes or is it some kind of scam or something like that? I would not spend any time trying to convince that person otherwise. It just takes too much energy to do that. So if someone is negative, you can just say something simple as like, hey, you know what? This is not a fit for everybody. If things change or something, feel free to reach back out. Hey, I got to go jump on a call. We'll catch you later. Get out of there. Don't spend any time trying to convince anyone. The next tip, don't be too eager. Now, here's a problem that most people do. And, if you're guilty of this, it's okay. This is why you're checking out this training so you can get better. Is that, let's say you reach out to someone, you ask them, hey, are you open to a side project if it doesn't interfere with what you're currently doing? And they say, yeah, I'm open to it. And the first thing that most network marketers, the new network marketers want to do is that they want to start getting eager. You know, they get the, I think I heard someone call it the commission breath, right? Where you start just, throwing up all over the person and tell them how great your company is and the bonuses and the car bonuses and the trips and all those other things, right? Being too eager can kill your chances of actually making that sale or getting that new team member sign up. So don't be too eager when you're talking to the prospects. Be real cool about it, okay? If you do get someone to reach out to you using Facebook, through a Facebook Live or something like that, the very first question, and actually this is where I was actually watching a training today where I got this actually tip from, but one of the very first things that you need to ask the person is, what made you reach out to me? So let's say you do a status update, you do a Facebook Live or some type of content on Facebook, and someone reaches out to you. The first thing that you should ask them is, what made you reach out to me? Find out, start digging in, start figuring out what made that person want to reach out to you. What problem do they have? And where I'm going with that is, when you figure out what problem they have, then you can provide a solution for it, which is your network marketing business or your product or service or whatever the case may be. Too often, network marketers, they try to, like I said, they have that commission breath, and they make it seem salesy, and they try to make it all about themselves instead of making it about the prospect. So you make it about the prospect by asking questions, find out where they're struggling at, why they actually reached out to you, what problems do they have, and provide a solution for that, okay? The fourth tip here, don't spend too much time with someone who hasn't at least checked out a resource that you have. Whether it be an online presentation and, checked out a website, got on a call, or something. Don't spend a lot of time with that person. Now, if that person has went through, they checked out your presentation, and they checked out a resource or something, then you can spend a little more time, maybe finding out, if they're reluctant to sign up, spend a little time trying to figure out, getting to the root cause of why they don't want to sign up, right? Or why they're so hesitant about signing up. And usually what you'll find, the reason why people are more hesitant of not actually going ahead and getting started is because you haven't showed them the benefit, right? How it's going to actually solve one of their problems. So that means you probably haven't asked enough questions there to actually get to the root cause of why they're even open to taking a look at what you got going on. So those are my tips right there. I think I gave you like 4 of them. We'll go ahead and recap them here, so that way we can just kind of wrap this thing up, and I can, send you nice folks on your way here. So number 1, manage the conversation's energy. Don't let them take the power of the conversation. If they're negative, get out of there. Don't hang around. Don't convince. Number 2, don't be eager. Don't go into pitch mode. If someone shows a little bit of interest, don't go into network marketing pitch mode and start throwing up all over them, right? Keep your cool, be cool about it, right? Look like a professional. Number 3, the first thing you should ask when someone reaches out to you, ask them what made them reach out to you, because you want to start the discovery phase. You want to figure out what kind of problems they're having. And then number 4, don't spend too much time with people who have not at least checked out a resource that you have, whether it be an online presentation, got on a call, some form of exposure. So don't spend too much time with those people. So hope you got some value out of this video. And by the way, if you want some additional Facebook training, I'll leave a link right below this video. You can go and check it out, be totally free. It'll actually show you how to use Facebook to actually start generating leads for your business, so you can actually build it a lot faster. So I hope you got some value out of this video. Feel free to share this thing around, show some love to everybody else, help them out with this training right here. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.